Hi guys, this is John from John's Pipe Journey, and yes, I got to meet Smokin' Fred in person. Hey Smokin' Fred, thank you. These glasses are totally cool. I can't see myself, however, so I'm gonna have to use my regular glasses, but I want to make sure that I show these babies off. I met Fred at the Muletown Pipe Show this past weekend, and so this video is about showing off the stuff that I got at the show, and I'm going to be trying out one of the blends that I got. Stay with me. In here, Zippos never fails usually. Thanks, Greg. Kirk, Pipe Man 1861. I got to see him. I've met him before. He's always a great guy to talk to. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, it's Pipe Man 1861. And Ethan, Parsimonious Piper. He's always a joy to talk to. He was there again, and so I've met him like 3 times, I think. The guys I hung around with quite a bit. Eric, the blue collar piper, was there. We stayed in the same motel in Franklin. Brad from Scotland. Blew me away that there was somebody that came from all the way from Scotland to this. And the most generous guy there, Mike, carted me around since my wife had the car and didn't want to go to the pipe show. She stayed in Franklin, and Mike brought me to the show and took me home and everything. I thank you again, Mike. That was phenomenal. Very generous. And for the first time, I met Stacy from Sticks, Pipes, Pours, and Pals podcast, or Discord. I'm on their Discord. Justin started it, and Stacy's a moderator. I got to meet both of them. Justin has a website or a YouTube channel. I cannot remember it. Anybody that I miss, please let me know and give me their YouTube channel or email or something, so I can stay in touch. Justin, I can't remember what your YouTube channel name is. I met Willie Kersey Jr., the Simple Georgian. Donnie Clay, Stovepipe. I talked to you, Donnie, a lot. I really enjoyed meeting you for the first time. Smokin' Fred. That was great to see Smokin' Fred. He gave me a pair of his sunglasses. So I liked him so much. Dave Faulkner and Dan Carr, both of them from Gatlinburg. I don't know if they have a YouTube channel or not. If you see this, send me your email. I'd like to keep in touch. And once again, anybody else that I missed, because I know I've missed a bunch of people, please reach out to me. I think my email is in my About section on my YouTube channel. If it's not, I'll add it. Before I forget, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm sporting my new St. Patrick's Day Galway with the pin. I didn't have any. I had a green and white pin that was from the Joan and Lee Wolf Fly Fishing School, so I put that on there. I got this from Boston Scally. Anyway, I'm going to be, I'll get back to you when I start getting this stuff together. Well, I guess I'll start with the tobacco I got. Like everybody else, I got this. It's called Sweated, and the description on the back is the finest red Virginias were blended with a one-of-a-kind Catarini Perique for a project that never came to fruition. With the original project scrapped, the blend was put in a hogshead and moved to a Connex with no plan in sight. The tobacco sat sweating for over a year until it was rediscovered. The blend was naturally aged with the heat and changing climate, which caused it to become even more intricate. Just for fun, we then put it into a port barrel where has lived for 6 months. There's nothing like making your best tobacco ever. This limited the production and having it be the last thing Sutliff ever makes. And somebody told me they used McClellan tobacco in this. At least I think the Virginias were McClellan. Here's what it looks like. Isn't that incredible? So I'm going to cut this up and put it in a mason jar because these are porous actually. I mean, it takes a while, but moisture can get through those. Okay, I always have to stop in the Missouri Meerschaum table, and I picked up another little bag of Rockin' Earl. It's one of my favorites. It has Earl Grey tea flavor in it, or tea leaves, I'm not sure, but whatever. That's why it's got that name, because when I first saw it, I thought it was a bizarre name. So I got that, and then on Sunday, I went back in there and I was able to get a bunch of tobacco, and I picked up another tin of Plum Pudding Special Reserve because that's going to be going away, or it won't taste the same when they use different tobacco, if they can even still create it. And then I got Orlick Golden Mixture. This is from 2020, and it doesn't even say what it's. I'm assuming it's just pure Virginia, but it doesn't even say what's in it. So I thought that was odd. But anyway, I'm going to be opening this one and trying it. I got another tin of Lord Morgan Crumble Cake because I really like this one too. And then I got these two Presbyterians. One of my favorites is Presbyterian. And then they came out with Presbyterian Ordained and Reformation. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that these were like gone now, or I would have gotten all they had, because the Reformation was fantastic. And then I also got the Ordained. I just put them in these jars. And that's it for the tobacco. Now, the coolest thing I got was I got this gorgeous pipe from Briarworks. So this is my main takeaway souvenir that I've got. I smoked it a couple of times. It's fantastic. It's like probably my favorite pipe now as far as smoking. So I'm going to load this up with some Orlick Golden Mixture to see what that's like, and then I will get back to you because I have to open the tin and all that. Stay with me. Okay, here's what it looks like. I'm in the back porch because it's too windy. It's gorgeous outside, but it's too windy. So, it smells really good. Of course, I can't really tell you what that smell is. I guess it's kind of grassy, like being outside. That's the best I can do. But I'm going to load the pipe up with some of this and try it. All right, I'm back. I had to get a paper towel. I forgot I wanted to wipe the inside of this bowl out to get the loose ash out of it from last night. And I guess you can see what I this is what I do after I smoke a pipe, because that loose ash kind of stinks and has a flavor, I think. So I just run this in here. See all the ash that comes out. Now my finger's pretty clean. All right, so I'm gonna add this to my okay, so I'm gonna gravity feed this in. I'm holding this way up because of the camera. I normally don't let so much space between, so I'm risking it being blowing away as it falls to that leather mat. Okay, so yeah, that's probably enough. I don't want to burn the rim, so I'm gonna stop before I get to the top. And then I'll put this, actually I'll put this in that jar because I'm gonna jar it as soon as I'm done with this video. So I love these things just because of this. Keeps you from making a mess, and then you can just pour it right in the jar. Okay. I'll seal this tin up. Okay. Thanks, Greg. Anybody that wasn't able to go to the Muletown Pipe Show, you want to make sure you go next year because it's phenomenal. Everybody's just so friendly. I talked to a bunch of people, and some of them I talked to them for half an hour, and then finally I introduced myself, and then so I got like their first name or whatever, and I'm having a hard time now remembering. Thanks, Greg. Another Larry Blackett tamper. He was there. Oh, gotta wet my palate. This pipe smokes so wonderfully. I like this. It's mellow. Maybe because it's 5 years old. I just realized it was 5 years old. I was thinking it was 2 years old. It's from 2020, so it was 5 years old. I like it. Once again, I can't tell you really why. Um, it's not harsh at all. It just kind of has a nice outdoorsy, but not like it's not like a. It doesn't have any latke in it, so it's not like an outdoor fire or anything like that. Outdoorsy, like when you're out mowing the lawn. Well, I'm going to sit and enjoy this. Um, well, until we meet again, God bless.